Okay, well, the garden's a mess. But, I don't know. Let's see. You can see some of the potato plants are starting to show signs of life. Some are a little, I don't know. But as you can see, some are starting to show signs of life. So that's good. Some of them, for some reason over here, I don't know if it's the soil pH or whatever, but they're not really growing very good over here, but they are sprouting pretty good over here. It was the same batch of potatoes, so not sure. Didn't check the pH, so I know they like it a little bit more acidic, but anyhow. Today, well, as you can see, it rained last night. I'm not sure when it stopped in the morning, but I come out and I tried moving the dirt, and it's got really good drainage because it was still light and fluffy. So I planted a bunch of carrots here and a bunch of romaine lettuce here, and of course there was all kinds of carrot seeds. So I threw a bunch of carrot seeds over here too, in case maybe the some don't come up there or whatever. So I was scared. There were so many of them, I don't know, 250, so I scared them everywhere. And it is getting dark. It's gonna, oh, there we go. It's starting to rain. Over here, I had some more Russell's potatoes that were sprouting, so I threw a few more here. Those aren't Russell's, unfortunately. They're a red potato, so we're going to have a ton of them. And so yeah, that's that part. The wife came out and weeded around the apple trees, which is good. But geez, I don't know, but these apple trees are all splitting their barks. I think it's because we're getting so much water. It just keeps on raining here. Okay, so I had a bunch of onions. I already planted 2 rows of onions, and here comes the rain. I can feel it now. It's all dark. Sorry for the fast movement here, but I knew it was going to rain, so I tried to get done as much as I could. But as you can see, I didn't plant potatoes here, but there must have been small little potatoes still kicking around, because there's all kinds of potato plants that are popping up all over the place, which is good. Can always use more potatoes. But I planted a bunch of onions, so I've got a few different rows of onions here. I had 2 rows, now I've got, well, 2, 4. That's going to be a walkway. 6, 8 rows, I guess, of onions. So that'll be plenty of onions. Let's see. Over here, I had already planted the tomato plants. And I'll zoom in on it. So, zoom out. So what I did was, I already had planted the tomato plants, and I planted pepper plants. I don't know where they are. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm looking at it there. I planted pepper plants in between the tomato plants. Unfortunately, the slugs like the pepper plants. There's another one there I planted. The pepper plants had got a frost, and pepper plants like, you know, warm weather, so some of them are just coming back. Like, let's see, this one here. Let's see if I can zero in on this one here now. Like, I thought that was completely dead, but it's actually showing some signs of life, so I decided that I was going to plant them anyway, and it's starting to rain here now. So like I say, they were in rough shape, but it looks like there's growth on them, so they may come back. I think they will come back myself. So yeah, I plant the pepper plants, and as you can see, all the pepper plants. So I plant them today. So it was a busy day. Well, it only took a couple hours, but it's just trying to do something in between the rain that we've been having. It's just been crazy rain. We had all this heat, and then we get all this rain. So and to be honest with you, even though I plant these onions, zero in on them a little bit here, even though I plant those onions probably 2 weeks ago, these ones here that were still in the cells were actually growing better than the ones in the ground. So that's one of the main reasons why I decided that I was going to take the last part of the day to throw some of these in the ground, and everything takes time. But so that's pretty well it. I've got the peppers in, got the onions in. Now the rest of this, there is I probably should just plant the onions back here, because there isn't a whole lot of potatoes here. There's what, one there, one there, one there, one there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of potatoes that are growing here. But I think what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to leave it. Now there's a couple more over there. I'm just going to leave this right here, because I want to see how many romaine lettuce pop up. And like, I planted over 100 seeds, so obviously I can't have 100 romaine lettuce right there. Now there's also this plot here that I stopped planting potatoes right here, so I still have this section here that I could put which I will put romaine lettuce. Like, if a bunch of them come up, they need they need about 8 inches to 12, 10, at least 10 inches in between them. So, that's that's only about 6 feet right there. So I'm not going to be able to get a whole lot here. So I'm done planting for now. And when the romaine lettuce come up, well, then I'll take and replant them in other parts of the garden here. So at least everything's planted now, and we'll just see how things go. And well, it's starting to rain a little harder, so I think I'm gonna cut this short. I hope everybody has a nice day. I was glad to be able to get to plant what I was able to do today, but that's it. I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing next. Probably working out in the back, hopefully going to work. Cheers.